First, the dream of being a homeowner could be crushed for thousands of people who want to live in Knoxville. Good evening. Glad you're here for WVLT News at 6 o'clock. I'm Ted Hall.
And I'm Amanda Hara. Thanks for joining us. A new report finds owning or renting a home could become tougher for people in Knoxville who make $75,000 a year or less.
An analyst warning the county commission, if we don't have enough affordable housing, it could mean losing out on big companies moving here.
Smith & Wesson was considering Knox County, and the number one reason that they didn't pick Knox County was because we didn't have the housing. If we underinvest in our housing stock, it comes at the cost of whether we can continue to grow economically in the future.
He said Smith & Wesson turned down Knox County because of the lack of housing here. Smith & Wesson ultimately deciding to stick in East Tennessee for its new headquarters, moving to Blount County and Maryville.
Erica Lunsford talked with an analyst about solutions to what he describes as an affordability crisis.
First home, been doing apartment living.
While looking for his first home, Trent Keeler knows what he's looking for.
I like having a backyard. And open concept is really another big thing. So from like kitchen to living room.
Keeler has been looking for a Knoxville home with Tyler Owens from Honors Real Estate.
It's definitely figuring out what your buyer needs and finding the home that fits that. You don't want to show them something that's too far out of their price range.
The 2022 housing report from the Knoxville Area Association of Realtors says the price range for a home isn't the same in Knoxville as it used to be.
Knoxville is on the map. People are moving here at a rate that we haven't seen before. And so there's a ton of demand for housing that in that limited supply has started to drive up prices, you know, in a way that we've just really not seen it.
Hancen Sale says currently, if you are making $75,000 or less, you can only afford about a third of the listings that are on the market. He says the increase in pricing is partially because there's not enough housing on the market.
Coming back from the Great Recession, you know, almost a decade ago, you know, we stopped building housing at the rate that we were previously, and so we've underbuilt housing for the better part of a decade, and that's left us with this huge deficit of housing units. Well, about 10 years ago, you know, it was $180-something thousand for the median price home, and you know, at this point, you know, into the early months of 2022 in Knox County, we're seeing the median price, you know, hover around $300,000.
Aside from building new homes, Sale says there are other solutions that could help lower the cost of homes and rent in Knoxville.
The report puts together, you know, proposes a number of solutions, from a green tape program that expedites the review process for desirable housing development to, you know, creating a database of vacant and abandoned properties to help bring those back online and into, you know, productive uses.
Hancen says the report forecasts a continued price growth in the range of low to mid-teens, meaning another year of double-digit growth for homes and another year of high-teen growth in rent. Despite the rising cost, Keeler is on his way to becoming a homeowner.
Packing up boxes kind of day by day, slowly but surely, and hopefully we'll get a big move done here in a week or two.
In Knoxville, Erica Lunsford, WVLT News.
Well, the Knoxville Area Association of Realtors say people should spend no more than 30% of their income on housing, but before the pandemic, 48,000 households in Knox County spent more than that.